What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, and I'm back at y'all with another one. I keep mentioning this, and I keep saying this, and I think it's going over a lot of people's head. And it's not good in the sport of boxing that we have a tendency to look to the future before we deal with the present. We have a very bad tendency to automatically assume in the sport of boxing that this is going to happen and that's going to happen and this was we mapping out. You know that old saying, if you want to make God laugh, tell him what you're going to do tomorrow? Meaning you can't predict if you even gonna wake up tomorrow, right? So you want to make God laugh, tell him what you're gonna do tomorrow, right? We are already putting the carriage before the horse when we are discussing the future of Mexican superstar title contender, WBC junior middleweight interim champion, Virgil Ortiz Jr., who is 23 wins, 23 wins, no losses, no draw, 21 wins by way of knockout. Virgil Ortiz is 27 years of age, 5'10" with a 70-inch arm reach. He's coming off of two very tough fights, right? Where he fought against Israel Majamov. In the first 3 rounds, he was struggling and got dropped twice by Serhaj Boachuk prior to that, and I thought he lost. And Virgil has a big fight coming up November 8th against another junior middleweight title contender that everybody's just writing off as washed. I don't know why, but everybody's saying he's washed. And that's Erikson the Hammer Lubin, who is 27 wins, 2 losses, no draws, 19 wins by way of knockout. Erikson Lubin is 5'11" and a half with a 75-inch arm reach, slick, hard-hitting, power-punching southpaw. Now, the deck is stacked against Erikson the Hammer Lubin, right? They're going to fight in the hometown of Virgil Ortiz in San Antonio, Texas. He's chosen to be a measuring stick and a gauge to a fight that everybody's looking towards already before this fight even happens, with former unified WBA IBF Ring Magazine welterweight world champion superstar boxer Jaron Ennis, who is now 35 wins, no loss, no draw, 31 wins by way of knockout after easily dispatching of Usima Lima this past Saturday. With that said, Erikson Lubin has 2 losses in his career. One in 2017 when he fought against Jamel Charlo, and many people thought it was just simply too early for Erikson Lubin. And the other was when he lost to Sebastian Fundora, the Towering Inferno, back in 2022. And that's the fight that got people feeling like Erikson Lubin is washed up, the Sebastian Fundora fight. But people forget, he dropped Sebastian Fundora. He didn't listen to well-renowned future Hall of Fame trainer Kevin Cunningham in the fight, where he started fighting in the pocket, want to show off his dog against the 6'6", 80-inch arm reach southpaw Sebastian Fundora, right? And people forget that there was moments where you can clearly see that if Lubin fought like he was supposed to fight, he could have outboxed Sebastian Fundora in that fight, right? He could have beat Sebastian Fundora. That gets overlooked. Why? Because he didn't fight how he was supposed to fight in that fight. When Coach Cunningham was telling him the instructions, he didn't listen to the instructions. He fought how he wanted to fight, and he ended up losing to Sebastian Fundora, right? And he looked like the Elephant Man. He took a lot of punishment. But I don't think that people are giving Erikson Lubin enough credit, and they're overlooking Lubin to this Jaron Ennis fight, which is a grave mistake, in my opinion. Because Lubin hears this. He sees this. He understands this. Erikson Lubin, your hammer Lubin, is going to be the best version of himself. Now, one issue he has that I'm concerned with is that he's not with Coach Cunningham, right? That's an issue that I have. I'm like, bro, I think you should be with Coach Cunningham. Nonetheless, he's not with Coach Cunningham. And Lubin is a slick southpaw, extremely long arms, has power in both hands, has a high ring IQ outside of the Fundora fight. And we seen Serhii Boachuk drop Virgil Ortiz. We seen Igor Kavalauskas, the Mean Machine, nearly drop Virgil Ortiz. We seen Virgil Ortiz can get hurt and get dropped. Lubin is taller. He's naturally bigger. He has longer arms, 5-inch arm reach, and he has just as much power, if not more, because of the way he delivers it. Virgil is flat-footed. Now, there's a strong possibility Lubin can fight the wrong fight and give Virgil Ortiz more opportunities. That's a very strong possibility. But if he fights the fight like he fought against Jesus Ramos and mix it up a little bit more on the inside, because Virgil can become predictable, Lubin can destroy all the plans that we're talking about with Jaron Boots Ennis and Virgil Ortiz. Very easily destroy those plans. Now, if it goes to the scorecards and Golden Boy is using him as bait, is what they're using him as. You know, he was supposed to fight Batran Mataliev. He said that, you know, they was dragging their feet going to a purse bid. Pro Box could have won the purse bid. Okay, they allowed it to go to Golden Boy. Golden Boy is using him as bait, to use him as a gauge and a measuring stick to Jaron Ennis, and that's why they're having a fight in San Antonio, Texas, the hometown of Virgil Ortiz. It's nasty work what they're doing with Erikson Lubin, but then again, you got to question Erikson Lubin's team and how they're allowing this to happen, right? Nonetheless, it's happening. We're going to talk about that. We're going to deep dive into that. But nonetheless, it's happening. But it's a major mistake that everybody's assuming Virgil is going to beat Erikson Lubin. Because I think it's a 50-50 fight. And a strong part of me feel like Lubin, depending upon how he fights, if he fights the correct fight, he's going to beat Virgil Ortiz. I think this is going to be a quote-unquote bait cherry pick going wrong. Just like Jason Rosario with J-Rock Williams after J-Rock beat Hurd, and then they chose Jason Rosario, feeling like he was washed, and that went down the drain the wrong way. And I think that the strong possibility this is going to be the same thing. But let me know what y'all think, man. Drop a comment in the comment section. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV. All one word. It's your boy Blue signing off. I'm gone. Peace.